What's up? This is Don Julio, and this is my Scotch Parlor story. Been making music since I was about 15 years old. Started off writing rhymes. Pretty much didn't think much of it until I turned 18. I started recording. Once I did the recording and everything with my friends, it got to the point where it was much more than that. It was fun. So I began to record more music, started learning the craft a little more, got to be able to learn how to write bars, how to write hooks. Once it came to that, I decided, okay, well, maybe I could do my own album. So I started recording. Finally, I decided to test myself and said, you know what, I'm gonna try to make some beats. So, got myself FL Studio, and once I got into that, it was like crack. It just got to the point where I just couldn't stop doing it, and it became my main favorite thing to do. So I started focusing more on making beats. Music has always been very therapeutic for me. From writing rhymes, it was more about taking stuff out of my chest. Whatever I was going through during that time, I just basically wrote it, or it was some way to just step out of reality and just focus on what was going on in my life. So pretty much, anything I saw that was bad, I just put it on into my music. But making beats, it's the same thing. Only thing is, I'm over here building blocks, building blocks of sounds. So sounds is something that, to me, you can paint a picture with sound. That to me is pretty dope, and to me it's just, you can make a mood, it could be sad, it could be happy, it could be, it could be a club banger, it could be whatever. You can make people feel good, When I first started making music, it wasn't about, oh, I want to get money. It wasn't about, I want to be flashy. It wasn't about that. I first did my research. I went back to the Cool Herc. I went back to the Run DMCs. I went back to the NWAs. I studied it. I studied the culture from how it was made. And from doing that, I learned to have, morality to this hip hop thing, So pretty much, it was more about love. It was more about me loving to do this. So regardless of what, I don't want to be famous. I want people to love my music. I want people to love what I'm doing. I want people to listen to it, people to vibe to it. If you're feeling some type of way, slap in my songs and just be like, man, this speaks to me. This relates. I can relate to that. That's pretty much it. I'm not looking for no fame. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just something inside of me that just does it just because I love the culture. I love hip hop. Teach the young generation, like my daughter, I love her so much. First time I seen her, first time I laid eyes on her, it was like, a blessing from the skies, So to me, it's like me being able to teach the young generation of what to do with this music. This is a powerful thing we do for people, we do for kids, we are talking to them. So for me, in order for me to do this, the way I put my love into it, it's just teaching the young generation that it's more than just guns and violence and sex and drugs. It's an art. You know what I mean? So you gotta respect it, regardless of what. You gotta respect it. That's all. So right now I'm dropping the Profound Instrumentals Volume 1. That's pretty much just nothing but instrumentals of what I've done in the past 4 years. 4 years before, I dropped the Deep Concentration album, which is my solo album. I dropped that on my birthday. I'm about to drop this one on my birthday this year, so look out for it.